Hey people of Zen, how are you guys doing today? Well, again, I'm doing more phenomenal. You guys may remember more phenomenal from Power Rangers. So anyway, question for the people of Zen out there. Do you guys think that you can do everything by yourself as far as be solo, not have any help or support? Do you feel that if you ask for help, you're a burden or that you're just wasting other people's time? Well, in today's video, what we're going to talk about is why you should not do things alone. So stay tuned.
Planet Green Zen, inspiring the everyday person to break free from the mundane and take action.
But before we jump into that, if you guys have never been to this channel, what I love to do is just inspire the entire world mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially, because I truly believe that if we all had a holistic balance of each one of those areas on this planet, we would eliminate hunger, famine, slavery, war, poverty, disease, have more health, wealth, and abundance together as one human unit on this entire planet together. So if you guys believe in similar messages, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're notified when new videos are released, comment below, let me know your thoughts on these topics, and last but not least, share this out with people in your community who needs to hear these messages, okay? So let's jump into it. So, one good reason why you should not do things alone is because you can get things done faster. So, think about this, guys. If you try to, let's say, lift something that's really heavy, and maybe you have a pulley system and it's really heavy, you're trying to do it by yourself, and it's taking a lot of effort and energy, and you're just tiring yourself out and all your energy is just being wasted. If you had another person, or 2 or 3 or 4 help you out, would that not get easier? So just think about that. It will get a lot easier and you'll be able to accomplish that task in half or maybe even a fourth of the time because you had support. Now, another reason is because this world has billions of people on it, and we are all designed to actually help each other grow and flourish. Because remember what Jim Rohn said, if you help enough other people get what they want, in return you actually get everything that you want. Now that's a little different way of thinking about it, but again, when you help serve people, you're actually having people there in your circle, helping them, they're helping you, and everybody is getting a win-win out of whatever it is that you're doing. Another reason, think about this. Let's say if you have to cook a grand feast for maybe a holiday like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, and you're tasked with doing the entire cooking and people are coming over. Maybe they bring a side or two, but you have the main meal like the turkey to cook and all the sides and fixings and all that good stuff. Do you think it would be beneficial if you had help with that? Not only that you'll be able to get things done, you'll have less stress, and the food would get done more efficiently if you just took the time to actually ask for support. And also regarding that, think about when it's time to clean up. How many guys love to do dishes? I know I don't. So if you guys had help in the kitchen when it comes time to clean and do all those dishes that feels like you have like 100 plates to clean and wash when you have company over, when you're doing some type of holiday event or cooking outing, you have people to help you out, it'll go that much faster and you'll be able to relax and have more joy and time with your people that you love. And another great big reason, or another, I should say, example that you should think of is think about a construction site. When you see a building being constructed, it happens very quickly most of the time. But are those people doing it? Imagine if you try to do an entire building by yourself with the construction, the physical labor, the electrical work, the zoning, the getting a contract for the land, all that stuff, the funding of it. Imagine one person trying to do all that. Nothing will get, and that would just be dumb, right? So look at how many people it takes to actually construct one building. It takes tens, if not hundreds of people to actually work together to actually make that happen. So maybe ask yourself, well, Greg, what are you getting at? What I'm getting at is that's why you should not try and do things alone, because a lot of people, especially when they're starting out in business or in some type of function that they're trying to learn or do, they think that they can do it on their own, that they don't need help. But in reality, you definitely should ask for help and should not feel like you're a burden or feel sorry or feel like embarrassed for asking for help, because we all need help when it comes to pretty much anything. Again, when you are at work, again, you may be in your own department, you may have your own specific task to do, but you're linked with so many other people there in your department and the entire company to actually make it work and a profit so you can get paid. You can't just do everything with one person. Think about it. You have an accounting team, a legal team, HR, research and development, talent acquisition, whatever it is you have, operations, training. You have all these different departments coming together because one person cannot do all of that. So if you're creating a business and you're feeling like you're struggling and stressed out, or you're in the S quadrant, if you guys remember the 4 quadrants, ESBI, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Robert Kiyosaki in the 4 income quadrants. You would thank me later. But anyway, guys, so think about that. When you are doing anything and you need help in your business, you need to hire or work with other people or other businesses together in order to help you scale and grow and help them grow, because you're working together. You may be paying them money, but in return, they're doing things that actually will help you make money. So everything's connected as a community. So that is why you actually need to have teams and not try and do everything on your own, because you will get burnt out and hate what you do and not even remember why you're doing it. So develop teams and systems to help you grow. And it's fun when you actually get to connect with people, different personalities, because someone will complement your skills. Let's say maybe you're really good at analyzing something with spreadsheets and putting data together, and the other person is more of a people person that could be out in the public, out there in the field, talking and building relationships. You guys need to marry that type of skill set together. You do the spreadsheets, they build the in-person community, and then boom, that's a beautiful relationship developed. So in conclusion, please build teams. Don't try and do everything yourself, because you cannot succeed if you don't scale up and actually work together with other people. Okay, well, that's all that I have for you guys. So if you guys agree with that, comment below. If you disagree with that, still comment below. Let me know your thoughts on, should you do things alone? Should you build teams? Do you think you actually will scale bigger or better? And sorry, one more thought. So think about it. A lot of people, their problem is, what they say is, well, I want to do everything as, my business or my report is my baby. I own this. I'm the only one that can do it right. You say if you can't find someone to do it yourself. That quote, that's the wrong way of thinking, because a lot of people think, well, if I spend money to hire somebody else to do this, that's less money that I'm going to make, and then I'm going to lose money. Wrong. Look at the big companies that have scaled, that are billion-dollar companies. Do you think that they're losing money, or that how do they make $1 billion if they do everything themselves? They are hiring out, and in return, you actually will make more money, because think about it. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you can only do, let's say, 10 reports by yourself a month, or whatever it is. Again, just making up something. But if you hire it out, you scale out and actually outsource that to one person, because that's their only focus. Instead of you doing 5 of the jobs, you only do 10 because you're limited on time. You hire out that, and that's their only task. They only do the reports, which means that they're not doing any of the other stuff. So that frees you up from that. So instead of 10, they can do maybe 20 or 30 reports, and that leaves you the time to do other things. So in return, that's actually scaling up your business. So yeah, you may be paying them a little bit of your profits, but when you scale up that bit, instead of making, let's say, $1,000 a month, you can make $2,000-$3,000 a month. You see where I'm going at? Okay, well, I am for real this time. That's all that I have for you guys. So again, love to hear your comments below. Share this out with people that needs to hear these messages in your community, and let them know, hey, you're tired, you're self-employed, you're in the S quadrant versus being in the B and I quadrant. So hire out, outsource, automate, get teams, build your system, and you will be okay. So as always, I want to leave you guys with the quote of the day. And this quote comes from Guru Gopal Das. I think that's how you pronounce that name. He's actually a very awesome monk. I totally forgot how to pronounce his name, but he's awesome. Check him out. I'll have his name listed when I post the title for the quote of the day, so you can Google him. But he says, don't just go through life, grow through life. So think about that one. Alrighty guys, well again, that's all that I have for you. Greg with Green Zen signing off. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later.